to him. And this one's nowhere close. Is that bound? Now a ball lined to the left side. 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Lifted in the air to center field. Hernandez has it in his tracks. And the inning is over. So striding forward now, Matt Kemp. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kinsler. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, number 13. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe at first on a bang-bang play. At the plate, Chris Taylor. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 0 for 4. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hernandez coasts under it. 1 down. Digging in now, Ian Kinsler. Ready, here's the first offering.
Kinsler.
Fouled away. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2. Got him. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's just 2 for 12. Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Kershaw will slide one over to first. From the stretch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't.
A swing and a miss. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kike Hernandez.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. Line drive to left. Benintendi has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's Brian Dozier now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 8 hits in 36 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Started to go. Did he hold ball 3 now? Third inning, no score to this point. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Runner back standing. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Dozier rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much. Settling in now, Sandy Leon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Leon swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now the 2-0. ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The Dozier for 1, and that's the second out. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will. Now batting, Yasiel Puig will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
2 balls and no strikes. The count now at 2-1. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now the first pitch here from Price. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First delivery to him on the way. To short. Taken in by Machado. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And it's 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the now to the plate, number 13. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, number 13.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Nunez has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way out in front. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He drew a walk his first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Manny Machado.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Hernandez at second. Dozier at first. 2 out in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he is in there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now is the SEL Puig. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Joe Kelly comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle round.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping into the box, Ian Kinsler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Kinsler is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the delivery. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he struck him out. So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yasmani Grandal goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Popped him up. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler ranging deep into the hole. Throw gets into the box now. Sandy Leon. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Sandy Leon.
Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Kershaw comes set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good trade.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. In now, Kike Hernandez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Jock Peterson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jock Peterson.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Here's Brian Dozier now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Kinsler over to his left. One down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manny Machado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And it's fouled away. Peterson leads off first with one away. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger singled homer run in his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Coming in is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Ian Kinsler. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Eduardo Nunez.
A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There is Dozier, and that will conclude matters. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Now playing center field, number 31.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect the third.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Kemp. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Betts. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yasmani Grandal goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Popped him up. Nunez in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Sandy Leon, and they'll need him to get something. Going here.
Catcher, Sandy Leon.
Here it comes. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone is going to be.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Kenley Jansen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Kenley Jansen.
He's set and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside. Corner. Leon, base runner at first with 1 out. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. No balls and a strike to count. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to him. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit on to get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So digging in now, Jock Peterson. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Runner breaks for 3rd. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. The throw will go to 3rd. Here's Brian Dozier now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now in the box, Manny Machado. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 outs. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Ian Kinsler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Popped up. Grandal waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Dozier is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to the final. Scott Alexander takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Puig is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to David Price. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. I'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.